What's up, guys, and welcome to another video. And today we are reviewing today we are reviewing Black Panther from 2018. Now, in preparation for Black Panther 2 or Black Panther Wakanda Forever, we will be reviewing this movie. And honestly, reflecting back now, Black Panther is by far one of the best MCU movies. Why? Because with this, because I've seen some, I've seen other, reviewers' opinions of how some other reviewers that I know that I have seen, some of which thought that the side characters were actually much more interesting than the main character. I can see, I can see that, because, honestly, in my opinion, Black Panther from 2018 to me, literally this movie was apparently so amazing that not only did it made over $1 billion at the box office, but it was also nominated for Best Picture. This is officially the first MCU/Marvel movie, or overall just comic book movie in general, that was nominated for Best Picture. You don't see that, because it's a first. It basically shocked a lot of people. And what I thought of Chadwick Boseman as Black Panther, I thought he was a great Black Panther. And it's sad to see that it's honestly, because like in the comics, Namor and Black Panther, it's like an iconic, conflict that happens in the comics. Sadly, due to his passing and them potentially killing off his character, honestly, sadly, we're probably never going to get to see that in live action, unfortunately. It's unfortunate, man. And because I've been hearing that Chadwick said himself that he would want somebody else to, take over his role. I know it might be controversial if they were to do that, because I feel bad for that person that has to replace him, because that person probably has big shoes to fill. Really big shoes to fill. Because Chadwick made Black Panther iconic. And honestly, and that is why, reflecting on this movie now, it's honestly sad to see that of a battle that could have been. Because originally, the story was that Chadwick Boseman's character was originally supposed to be, the main character of the sequel, and was struggling with the facts that he's been gone for 5 years. That would have been an interesting storyline. Plus, you would have had a Namor versus Black Panther fight, which would have been awesome. But due to his passing and the pandemic, ultimately Ryan Coogler had no choice but to completely rewrite the whole script. And Black Panther Wakanda Forever will determine whether or not Phase 4, because after Wakanda Forever is done, then I'll give my thoughts on this whole Phase 4 as a whole. Right? Because so far, Phase 4 has been a huge disappointment. Besides maybe Shang-Chi, Spider-Man, the second half of Spider-Man No Way Home, and even Hawkeye, other than that, Phase 4 has been a huge disappointment. Like, these are stories that could have had so much potential, but I'll get more into that when I watch Wakanda Forever, because I will pretty soon. Now, with that being said, what I thought of Michael B. Jordan as the villain. First of all, besides Thanos, Killmonger's by far the best MCU villain besides Thanos. Like, to me, the best MCU villains have been Thanos and Killmonger. Because they don't, make jokes, Marvel. And that's something we gotta work on with our villains. Is don't make them jokey. Because it just ruins the intimidation factor of the character. Anyways, because Marvel has a really bad habit of making jokes. Really bad jokes. Anyways, Killmonger was a great villain. With, great backstory. You need to tell me that you're just gonna leave this poor kid all alone with his dead father? That's sad, bro. And in my opinion, and even Claw, played by Andy Serkis, it was disappointing to see his hand, get taken away, but then he gets killed off by Killmonger, which, to be honest with you, this is a very rare occasion in movies where I rooted for the hero and the villain. Never thought that was possible, but yeah. But, and even the final moment when Killmonger basically wanted, his last wish was to see Wakanda, the whole city of Wakanda, because he was promised that years ago, but basically that's the very last thing he sees, and there are already rumors that he might be alive and might be in the next Black Panther movie, but I don't think so. Because if you do, this scene would just feel pointless. And because I think this is a perfect ending for his character, Michael B. Jordan's character, Killmonger. And overall, I love this movie. And to discuss post-credit scene number 1 is essentially them letting the vibranium, go over to the world. Yeah, there's going to be consequences, but by doing that, we might have some serious consequences. Okay? Because one decision can affect many people. Overall, and plus the second post-credit scene was just Bucky, which set up Infinity War. Honestly, overall, I love this movie. Overall, I thought this was a really great movie. My only nitpicks is the jokes, even the green screens, even the effects can look questionable at times. But other than that, the movie gets, on a scale of 1 to 10, an 8 out of 10. Alright, in my opinion. Now. And that's it. Black Panther came out in 2018 and was a huge success at the box office. And not only that, but got nominated for Best Picture at the Oscars. But obviously didn't win it. But the fact that it was even nominated is still a good achievement. Now, stay tuned for Black Panther Wakanda Forever review. And I'll see you guys in the next one. And by the way, Wakanda Forever. Peace. Wakanda Forever. Peace.